What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Listen, man, I'm about to react to this video by THPP Network. I'm about to react to the video. So they're talking about Kayla Nicole, man. Last night, Kayla Nicole went to a Chris Brown concert, and the scene was pretty intense. You know what I'm saying? But let's give a little backstory on who Kayla Nicole is. Kayla Nicole is ex-girlfriend of Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce is an NFL player for the Kansas City Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? They won 3 Super Bowls already. Pretty good player. And they dated for maybe a year or two, something like that, and then broke up. And the time that they broke up to now, it seemed that Kayla Nicole is still in the news, and in some sense, the last couple of years, she kind of been. A lot of people, it's kind of crazy to say because like some people saying she's bitter, some people saying, why is she still in the news talking about Travis Kelce? A lot of people doing interviews and stuff like that, they still be asking her questions about ex-boyfriend questions and stuff like that, instead of her just saying, you know what, even before the interview starts, you need to say, I don't want to talk about my ex-boyfriend. I don't want to talk about no ex-boy relationships. You know what I mean? Just talk about my future, what I'm looking for now, because it seemed like she always kind of been in the news the last couple, like this last year or so, while Travis Kelce then moved on with Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? So in my eyes, and some of the interviews that I've seen, it's like, is he still like so obsessed with this guy? Like they wasn't even married or even engaged, none of that type stuff. Nah, wasn't engaged. I might be missing on that, but I don't think they was engaged. He didn't really want her, and it's like she's still single, doing stuff, these interviews and stuff like that. I'm about to play this video and you can tell through some of her answers and stuff, like she's still a little bitter, man. But let's react to this video, then I'm gonna play the Chris Brown concert, man. Let's get into it, man.
My type now, I would say, is, someone of great character, loves their family, 6'5", is driven, is very forthright, has abs. There's things that I like, but no, I'm
not negotiable.
Yeah, but just a few. My biggest advice to dating an athlete, I think, would be to always have like your own career, your own goals, your own aspirations, because it's really easy to get caught up in their dream and like their vision for their life. Yeah. I don't care who I date. I don't care where they are. I'm going to always have my own place. Yeah. I'm going to always have my own car. I'm going to always focus on my career, support theirs, but really prioritize my own goals. Because
one pathetic sob story later.
Mark my words, I would not be surprised if Travis Kelce gets engaged with Taylor Swift very soon.
Travis Kelce's ex is choosing joy. Hours after Travis and Taylor Swift announced their engagement news to the world,
fans are saying Travis Kelce fumbled his ex after his engagement announcement to Taylor Swift. Did y'all forget what a fumble is? A fumble is actually when you lose something of value. He just dropped an extreme liability to one of the largest assets in the last 15 to 20 years. And you're saying that this is a fumble? So you actually think in your little brains that just because that woman's cheeks are a little bit bigger than Taylor Swift's, that outweighs everything that Taylor Swift brings to the table. Compared to a woman who's actually selfish.
Listen, don't get me wrong, man. Kayla Nicole is a beautiful woman, a beautiful chocolate woman at that. You know what I'm saying? She's a very beautiful woman. I got to get that out there,
And think it's brag-worthy to say, does it look like I do 50-50?
yeah, do I look like anybody that would split anything?
So you guys broke up at that point because
No, this is the question. Do I look like I would go 50-50 on bills?
no.
As if her presence alone should be enough to satisfy any man. Saying to someone, does it look like I do 50-50? It just speaks loud and clear that you are for sale. And yes, you will have some buyers out there. But trust me, 99% of the time, they know what you are. They know it's for sale, and they can afford it. But they only doing it for a temporary thrill.
his ex, Kayla Nicole, takes to the gram with a cryptic message about happiness. The YouTuber reposts an interview clip from actress Tracee Ellis Ross.
I work at it. I think joy is different from happiness. I feel like happiness is something you can get at 7-Eleven, and joy is something that you earn and work for and takes practice. I feel like joy has legs. I feel like joy has feet. I feel like joy has roots. I feel like joy creates space and allows room for more than just a good day. I think joy is an attitude. I think joy is a perspective. And I think joy is a lens through which I live and look at my life.
Kayla writes over the clip, read about this very concept years ago in a book called Choose Joy Because Happiness Isn't Enough, adding, I aspire. So good.
I'm glad that you said that, Kayla, because basically this cryptic post means you're on the same road as Tracy Ellis Ross, as Tia Mowry. Please get a ticket and get in line over there with them. You lost. This is how people who lose talk. Let's shift the goalposts. Well, I'm happy still. Are you happy? You got beat fair and square by Taylor Swift from the man that you used to have. He upgraded. He not thinking about you. His life is going to be tremendously better. And at the same time, you can't get nobody.
But you know what she's really upset over? She's upset over the fact that everybody saw this coming except for her. Everyone saw that this was going to happen, and everyone saw that this was going to occur except for her. This is the way she thought it was going to be, at least the way she thought it should be. You take a look at her face. You take a look at her. That is genuine admiration. Oh, she's looking up to him. She's like, this is it. Zaddy has arrived. My ship has come in. This is the dude. That is genuine submission, genuine contentment, genuine satisfaction.
Travis didn't fumble. Travis didn't fumble a goddamn thing. Okay, he didn't fumble. He went from a woman, that models to a goddamn billionaire. Okay, a billionaire. Okay, regardless if you like her body or not, or if you think she's cute or not, she's worth $1 billion. 1.6 billion. Travis made the right decision. Now, don't get me wrong. She gave him all the swag. Everybody was loving the way Travis looked when he was with her. Now he looked like Lieutenant Dan, and all the Swifties love him. Okay? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't fumbled. I think he scored a goddamn touchdown. I think he broke a goddamn record.
Travis Kelce has single-handedly obliterated the hopes and dreams for an entire generation of internet bedwenches from around the globe. They are on collective side watch. They are embarrassed. They are humiliated. They are degraded. They don't know what to do. And it has been delicious to watch them as they have gone into full-blown mental and emotional breakdown. But it was all very predictable.
And I was right, because my theory doesn't fail. For those who weren't following along, I made a video called The 5 Types of White Men That Date Black Women. There are 5 types of white men that date black women, and I'm going to tell you what they are and the ones you need to stay away from. Starting off, the ones that just want a good time and not a long time with you. And before you comment, well, the majority of single men just want casual relations with most women. There's a difference. The difference is that it's never going to be you. He'll find you very attractive and actually like you, but he knows in the back of his head when it's time to settle down, he's going to go with what his family accepts, what he thinks is palatable, what he thinks is the norm and the default. And they see women, and especially black women, as an object for their fetish. And just like my theory says, there are certain types of men that will date specific types of women over and over again, but when he is ready to settle down and get married, he's going to go to where he believes he belongs.
In the 2 years that Travis Kelce dated Taylor Swift, I bet you the pressure was on. I bet you there was people in his ear saying, what are y'all doing? What are we doing, Travis? Like, you've been with her for 2 years. The family loves her, and like, come on, what are we doing? Are you going to propose? What's going on? I bet you that pressure was on him. And the pressure when he was dating Kayla was non-existent. Why? Because black girls are just fun. Like, she's so much fun. She dresses you. You look so cool. When you're dating a black woman, it's to be cool. It's to look cool. It's to have fun. But there's no pressure. There's no pressure for commitment. There's no pressure for a wedding. But when it comes to legacy, when it comes to starting a family, when it comes to we want to have some babies.
The dating divide, where white men were interviewed about their views on black women, and the results were plainly clear. And I quote, given that black women get very little interest from white men, experiences like Deborah's suggest that even paltry interest may be driven by prurient interest. White men we interviewed confirmed the notion that black women were both highly sexual and unstable for long-lasting relationships. Translation, they'll sleep with you, but they don't see you as wife material. But what we're talking about here is marriage, long-term commitment, family, legacy. And the truth is, most non-black men are not selecting black women as wives, period. So if you're a black woman who truly wants to marry a white man and not just weaponize his hypothetical existence to insult black men, then you have to ask, what kind of woman do white men actually marry? What values do they want? How are we showing up in the market? Culturally, emotionally, behaviorally? And does it align with what those men are looking for? This isn't an insult, it's a wake-up call. If you're a black woman who wants to marry outside your race, do it. Nobody's stopping you. No one's policing your love. The question isn't, why aren't black men stepping up? The real question is, why aren't white men stepping forward?
Listen, man, I get everything they saying in this video right here, but then again, it's like some white guys don't see black women as wife and material. You know what I mean? They always got to go by their family. You know what I'm saying? Do their family really approve of her? Approve of interracial relationship? You know what I mean? That's like 60-70% of the time of white men dating black women, especially the guy in Travis Kelce case. Travis Kelce case, he's an NFL player. You know what I'm saying? Multi-millionaire. His brother's a multi-millionaire NFL player, Super Bowl also married to a white woman. You know what I mean? If you look, I bet you look at Travis Kelce whole family history, they never dated out. Well, they probably dated, but none of his family members probably married a black woman. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he could have been out the norm of that, but then again, it's like, no. Kayla Nicole was basically for fun, and now he's talking to one of the greatest singers, pop stars in history of music, and Taylor Swift, and now he's engaged to her. And now, 9 out of 10, they gonna have a baby. You know what I'm saying? So he can't fumble that. He shouldn't fumble that. And if he fumbled Taylor Swift, then this guy is crazy. But my main thing of making this video, man, was because I really get to know this whole situation with Kayla Nicole and everything what's going on with that. She was at Chris Brown concert, and it was pretty interesting, man. Let's take a look. I don't know if he kissed her or not, but the performance was intense, very sexual. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown is one of the greatest um, R&B singers out. You know what I mean? I like his performance and stuff like that. He's a good performer. But my thing about playing that video right there is you going on stage and doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? Even though his performance is not real or whatever, yeah, okay, you could say that. But if I'm a guy, as in me, looking at a woman like that right there who's beautiful, you know what I mean, got her own money and stuff like that, I would think about dating her or even want to wife her. I would really look at this video and be like, I wouldn't want a woman to do nothing like that, go on stage and dance with Chris Brown like that. You know what I mean? Not at all. Very sexual, yeah, it's cool for women or whatever, but I see a lot of comments saying, you go, girl. You got your groove back and all type of stuff. No, not really. This is not a really good look in my eyes. And some people can call me a hater or whatever. You can say what you want, but I'm just saying my eyes as a guy, I would look at this like, you know what I'm saying? This is really not a good look for her. You know what I mean? You just see your ex-boyfriend really dating a billionaire, one of the top best pop stars out in the world, and you going out like this right here. Like you trying to make what Travis Kelce seeing what he missed, make him jealous. He's not even thinking about you. He's not even thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? She's a grown woman. She could do what she want to do. But I'm just saying that Travis Kelce not missing out. And I see a lot of comments, so I had to make this video, man. But listen, that's all I got for now. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this whole situation, yo. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.